Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start a new book, second book, right? And second book is called that optics, or you can say modern physics and quantum. So in this chapter, in optics, this one is a chapter number 8, which is very important for the board exam. Nearly 6 to 7 marks chapter is it only geometrical optics, and mainly these 3-4 chapters are 14 marks for a board point of view. So optics is divided into mainly two parts, which is called geometrical or ray optics and wave optics. So firstly I'll teach geometrical optics. Geometrical optics is that optics in which we'll use geometry. Geometry will use or ray. Ray, what is ray? Basic form of ray is which form a straight line path, right? तो यहाँ पे न्यूटन ने एक बात बताई कि भाई रे आप उसे कहेंगे जो किसी टाइनी पार्टिकल्स को आगे लेके जा रही है, और उन टाइनी पार्टिकल्स को बोलेंगे कि हम जो क्वांटा लेके जा रहे हैं। और क्वांटा एक बहुत ही स्मॉल एनर्जी का पार्टिकल होता है, इसलिए रे को हम बोलते हैं फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी विच इज पासेस इन द इन स्ट्रेट लाइन, अ फॉर्म ऑफ एनर्जी विच इज कॉल्ड रे which will move in a straight line path only. So this is the ray. And now see what happened. The next thing, geometrical optics. तो हमने सबसे पहले geometrical पढ़नी है और wave optics को हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे. तो geometrical optics के लिए डिस्कस करते हैं. So in this today I'll teach you geometrical optics. So in geometrical optics, ray optics you can say chapter number 8, right? Please note down the chapter number 8, ray optics. So now see chapter 8, ray optics. Now listen, in this chapter we'll study about first what is refraction, what is reflection, और ये किसके थ्रू होता है. इंट्रोडक्शन में आपको बता चुका हूं, इसे न्यूटन की फिजिक्स बोलते हैं, जिसे ज्योमेट्रिकल ऑप्टिक्स भी बोलते हैं. तो सबसे पहले हम पढ़ेंगे बेटा रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट. ये अब ये रिफ्लेक्शन क्या होता है, इसे कैसे हम समझते हैं, वो चीज देखिए. रिफ्लेक्शन मींस जब भी कोई रे किसी एक सरफेस से टकराती है, दिस वन इज अ स्मूथ सरफेस. Smooth surface. When a ray strikes on a smooth surface, it bends in the same medium, and this is called only one medium. This one, this is called normal. This is called incident ray, and this one is called reflected ray. And they are making angle I and angle R. Angle I and angle R both are equal, because if you are glowing a torch from here, a laser light, then it will bend like this only from the mirror. It is a mirror, a smooth surface, and this one is a polished region and the back. And now see, this one is a normal and this is angle. This is angle I and angle R. Angle I and angle R must be same or equal for the both, for the reflection. For normal reaction, this angle I and angle R is equal to 0. Very simple. What is reflection of light? When a ray of light strikes with a smooth surface and it bends in a same medium, this phenomenon is called reflection of light. ये रिफ्लेक्शन है बेटा. अब रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट के दो लॉज हैं. इसके अंदर पहला लॉ है जनरली, फर्स्ट लॉ इज incident ray, comma reflected ray, and normal lie on a same plane. Right? Normal must be at a point of intersection. It is called point of incidence or intersection. The point of incidence, point of incidence it is called. Clear? So point of incidence पे ही normal draw होगा. Second law, the angle made between the incident ray and normal reaction must be equal to, you please write it, huh? The angle between the incident ray and normal must be equal to the angle between normal and reflected ray, which is called angle I is equal to angle R. This one. So these two laws are for the reflection of light. Clear? Now listen the next thing. See the next thing. Reflection through the curved surface. Reflection through the curved surface. The initial part of this chapter is nearly of 10th class. Whatever you have done in 10th class, same thing I am teaching still. But after that, when you will approach a proof or some lens maker formula or lens refraction of light, and in mirror also, a lot of formulas are there. At that time, you just consider the new thing. So reflection through the curved surface means. Now listen, the curved surface is divided into two parts again. When the inner surface is polished, if the inner surface is polished, because these curved surfaces are made up by the spherical, a hollow spherical surface. If we'll cut these two parts like this, and this part will be like this only, and this part will be like this only. This one. So if we'll polish it from the outside, and the internal surface is a reflection surface, reflective surface. This is represented by M1, M2. Clear? So this is called aperture. And this mirror is known as concave mirror. Concave mirror. Then what will suppose you have done this polish from the inside. This is called convex mirror. Very simple. Concave means inner portion must be shiny, and convex means outer portion must be shiny. Now this is the basic thing apart from these all is, whatever you have done in 10th class, again I am telling, these things are important here. And I am explaining once the meaning of the things. Let us suppose these two parts I am making here again. This one is a convex and this is a concave. Very basic reasons. If you have drawn a center line and from this I have divided into parts, and this one is another part, this one is another part of this hollow sphere, and I have polished it. This is called concave and this is called convex. Suppose this one is M1 and this one is M2. Similarly, M1 and M2 for a concave and convex. So this is a point P. This one is also point P. These are the fixed notation. This is called pole. Pole is the center point of the mirror. Aperture of mirror. The center point of the aperture of mirror. From where all the center of curvature or the focus all are situated. This is called the principal axis. Here means pole is a point on the pole is a midpoint of the aperture from where the principal axis passes through. इसे बोलते हैं principal axis. Principal axis. It is not PLE, it is PAL. This is P stand for pole. Let me check the video is clear till down or not. Yes. P is pole. M1, M2 is aperture. The center point of this hollow sphere O is also here as C. Here also C. C is called center of curvature, COC. The distance from pole to center of curvature is called radius because you must know center से लेके circumference तक की distance R होती है. So R is called radii of curvature. Correct midpoint of these all is called focus. F stand for principal focus. Focus. Principal focus. Similarly, here also focus. This is represented by small f. And small f is focal length. Focal length. Clear? These are the basic sign conventions. If suppose that in front of siny region an object is placed which has height, object is O, and which has the distance from the pole is U. U is called object distance from pole. All distances will measure from the pole. Just keep in your mind, all the distances must be measured from the pole. थोड़ा नीचे का दिख नहीं रहा है इसलिए मैं हल्का सा कैमरे को नीचे कर रहा हूँ. Just see, अब शायद आपको क्लियर नजर आ रहा होगा. So capital F stand for principal focus and small f stand for focal length. Just keep in your mind. So same thing I am explaining again, sign convention and all. Means इनके sign convention आप कैसे लेंगे ध्यान से देखिएगा. तो sign convention न्यूमेरिकल्स के लिए बड़े इंपॉर्टेंट रहते हैं और वो कैसे लिए जाते हैं वो ध्यान में रखें. जैसे एक बेसिक फॉर्मूला यहां से निकल के आता है कि जो R है वो बेटा ट्वाइस ऑफ F है. इस रिलेशन को आप दिमाग में रखें प्लीज. कीप इन योर माइंड दीज रिलेशंस. तो ये रिलेशन क्या है? R is equal to 2F means F is equal to R by 2. The focal length is always equal to half of the radii of curvature. So now see, the next thing is sign convention for these all. बहुत सिंपल साइन कन्वेंशन है. तो साइन कन्वेंशन के लिए क्या करना होता है बेटा देखना ध्यान से प्लीज. साइन कन्वेंशन साइन कन्वेंशन में क्या है? यहां पे आपका रहता है बेटा साइन कन्वेंशन में ऑल डिस्टेंसेस मेजर्ड from pole always. Right? All distances must be measured from pole. Second, if suppose that you are moving, this is the incident ray, let us suppose incident ray, and you are moving in a distance along the incident ray. If you are measuring the distance along the incident ray, you have to take it as a positive and opposite distance opposite to the incident ray, it must be negative. Right? Fourth, toward this up direction, upward height positive, downward height नेगेटिव। बहुत सिंपल। जिस बच्चे को ये चीज समझ में आ गया, बस केवल 4 शॉर्टकट, 4 चीजें देखनी है और अपना क्लियर कर लेना है चीजों को। इट्स वेरी सिंपल, आई एम टेलिंग। व्हाई इट इज सिंपल? बिकॉज you please note it down, then I am explaining once. See, इसमें होता क्या है बेटा? बहुत सिंपल है बेटा ये। देखिए जैसे ये रहा आपका कॉनकेव, दिस इज कॉल्ड कॉनकेव मिरर, दिस वन इज अ पोल, दिस इज C, center of curvature, this one is capital F, this one is small f, this one is R. A ray will incident towards this, इधर से तो आ नहीं सकती क्योंकि पॉलिश एरिया है। ये रही इंसिडेंट रे। तो अब आपसे कोई पूछे कि व्हाट इज द साइन फॉर फोकल लेंथ फॉर दिस कॉनकेव, दिस वन इज अ कॉनकेव मिरर। फॉर कॉनकेव मिरर, दोनों को डायग्राम बना रहा हूं, ध्यान से सुनिएगा प्लीज। अगले डायग्राम में आपको ऐसा दिखेगा कुछ, दिस इज कॉन्वेक्स, इसकी सारी चीजें अंदर होती है, C, F, दिस इज स्मॉल f, दिस इज R, M1, M2, here is M1, is M2। अब इसमें ऑब्जेक्ट यहां रहेगी, इसमें ऑब्जेक्ट यहीं कहीं रहेगी, कहीं भी रह सकती है इसमें। दिस इज ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस और दिस इज ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस। अब देखो इंसिडेंट रे इसमें भी ऐसे आ रही है, जहां ऑब्जेक्ट होगी वहीं से इंसिडेंट रे आएगी भाई। इंसिडेंट रे के पोल से डिस्टेंस मेजर करनी है पहली चीज। PF स्टैंड फॉर स्मॉल f, इंसिडेंट रे के अलोंग मेजर कर रहे हो P2F, तो फोकल लेंथ इसकी पॉजिटिव। इसमें देखो इंसिडेंट रे दिस इज एंड दिस वन इज फोकल लेंथ विच इज अपोजिट टू इंसिडेंट रे, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नेगेटिव, विच इज अपोजिट टू रेडियस ऑफ कर्वेचर विच इज नेगेटिव, which is similar to incident ray, R is positive, that is why it is positive. U is always negative because it is this side, hence here is also this side. It's very simple. So these are the sign conventions which we have to use in the numerical. So till this I have taught today, and we'll start the syllabus in a school after this only. So kindly maintain your notes and take care. Thank you so much.